Chicagoland. What's up, family? I give all I have till the war is done. I give all I have till the war is won. I will not lose. William. I am that I am, the will of I am. I am that I am, the will of I am. It's your main man, Dr. Life. Dr. J Life, in the business of saving lives. This is homecoming. This is a Chicago homecoming. And you better not get left behind. We here in Chicago. It's Saturday, September the 7th. Saturday, September the 7th, 2024. We here from the Maywood Angels. We here from the Christian Fellowship League. Homecoming. Maywood Angels. Homecoming. Proviso East. Michael Finley basketball camps. Homecoming. Corey Maggette. Proviso West basketball camps. Homecoming. Shannon Brown. Proviso East basketball camps. Homecoming. We tore this city up. The Good Samaritans, saving lives. We brought E.T. the hip-hop preacher. We brought E.T. the hip-hop preacher back to his hometown. Gave him the name the hip-hop preacher. He left Chicago in the D, Eric Thomas. Then he hooked up with us. Oakwood University, Aeolians, Homecoming, Pine Forge Academy, Falcons, Homecoming, best choir in the world, best hip-hop symphony, the only hip-hop symphony in the world. Pine Forge Academy, Falcon, Hip Hop Symphony Orchestra. Oakwood, Aeolians, Hip Hop Symphony Orchestra. The Way Back When Chorale. Hip Hop Symphony Orchestra. Best choir in the world. Best symphony in the world. Homecoming, Chicagoland. We coming here. I lost a brother, Demetrius Tyson. I lost a brother, Demetrius Tyson, while I was here. 1999 to 2005. I lost a brother, Demetrius Tyson, to these streets. And I went down to a university called Full Sail University so that I could broadcast and tell the story of how we dominated these streets. How while they talk about community organizing, they give credit to other people community organizing. How we took little shorties out in Maywood. We took little shorties and we said, if the city would just get out of the way. We said if adults just get out of the way. We say if the politicians just get out of the way. We say if the bottom of the barrel liabilities to our community, who year after year all you want to do is death and destruction. If all of the liabilities just get out of the way, We'll take some little shorties. To get out of the way. We'll take some recreational centers. We'll take some parks and recreation. And we'll win championship after championship on 10th Park, on 9th Park. We'll walk in any gym in Chicago. We'll walk in any tournament in Chicago. We'll walk in any league in Chicago, in Michigan, in Milwaukee, in Indiana. We don't care where they at. If y'all just get out of the way. All of y'all who want death. We got crypts for y'all. That's what a crypt is for. That's what a cemetery is for. We got plenty of crypts for all of y'all that want death. Like if you want death, we got crypts everywhere lined up. We got mausoleums, crypts, we got graveyards, listen, just get out the way. Took some shorties. Said, listen, man, if y'all willing to be an asset to this community, if y'all willing to come and learn financial literacy principles, if y'all willing to do the thing that y'all love, hoop. We'll give you a league where you can hoop year round from October all the way to April. We'll give you a league where we'll pay for the gyms. We'll give you a league where we'll come pick you up and pay for your practice time. But you know what you're going to have to do? When you get the thing that you want, being able to hoop. Because I got little babies that I'm raising in this neighborhood. I got little shorties that's coming up after you. And you're going to have to be an asset. You're going to have to start some businesses. Forget about a job. A job is for a slave. Only slaves, only European slaves, that comes from feudalism. Nowhere in God's system where he said you have dominion. There is no word in God's creation for work. There's no word in God's vocabulary for work. God said to Noah, Noah, you are perfect. Noah, you are perfect because you planted a vineyard. You own the land. You own the ark. You own everything. You own the wood. You own the trees. You own the gold, the silver. Noah, you perfect because you own everything. There's no such thing as work. Slaves work. Individuals who cursed by God gotta work. The lost have to work. Those who have a covenant got a crown and a throne. Those who still got a covenant with God are called heirs. An heir never works. An heir is an accountant. An heir makes sure that nobody steals a dime. An heir is defense. An heir is a military general, a killer. Work. When you are an heir, you preserve the throne and the crown. Only slaves work. Only individuals who don't have no root. Only individuals who don't have no land, no heritage. Only individuals who daddy wasn't nothing, mama ain't nothing, grandmama ain't nothing, great-grandmama ain't nothing, great-dad. They're the only people who gotta work. And you can't say your grandmama is something if you run around here talking about you gotta work. Somebody got robbed. Somebody got lied to. And you swear you so smart. Swear you so smart. Put all your trust in the Western educational system. This is the same educational system that God said, yo, go tell Pharaoh he dead. They done sold you the same system that got 10 plagues. That got your firstborn. You want to know why your kids die? Because you love the school system that God cursed. sent Moses with 10 plagues to tell Pharaoh think he bad. Pharaoh said, who is God that I should be mindful of him? And then you choose to teach your kids that the knowledge in Pharaoh's dead, Tales from the Crypt school, is power. Where your power at? Where Harvard Law School power at? Where is Yale's power at? Look at you. Before they built Yale, this country flowed with milk and honey. Oh yeah, we got the start date. Before they brought the garbage from Europe and Africa, Timbuktu was where the educational system of the world. Ghana, Nigeria. The same 10 kingdoms of Sodom that God been burning down, that the pharaohs adopted, is the same ones. Georgetown, St. John's, Xavier University, Notre Dame, UIC. Let's go. Y'all run around here talking about wise men. Every single last wise man in the Bible was cursed. Every Pharaoh had wise men around him cursed with the 10 plagues, drowned in the Red Sea. Nebuchadnezzar, Belteshazzar, y'all fools. So to the babies who no longer want to keep repeating the insanity, we've stopped back by. On this victory lap tour, we done victory lap these adults. We done victory lap these grandparents. They still feeding you the same lies that got them to lose their inheritance. And now they want you to lose your inheritance. Babies, we done double back on these fools. Babies, if you want to resurrect your crown, you got to do opposite of the adults in your life. If you want to sit on the throne, if you want to ride upon the high places of the earth, if you want dominion instead of a job, if you want a kingdom instead of a paycheck, you better come see us. Because J. Rob from the Maywood Seventh-day Adventist Church, he done already made the investment. And we're going to burn these tokens. If you don't get them in the next 24 hours, that's right, this is a bank. DJ Murphy from the Maywood Angels done already made the investment. Your bank has already been created. Danka Beasley from the DBL has already made the investment. The bank has already been created. Onyx Wall Street. You got 24 hours. You got 24 hours. Any of y'all that played in the CFL, you got 24 hours. We're launching this studio that I dedicated to my brother, Demetrius Tyson. It's called Holywood. When we burn this whole thing down. Holywood Pictures. Holywood. Just like the 3 Hebrew boys who was thrown into the fiery furnace. We're going to show y'all the richest dads in Babylon. Y'all in Babylon right now. God told y'all all through Daniel and Revelation, come out of Babylon. But y'all ain't listen. This is the last victory lap. For the last remaining babies that want to come out of Babylon. For the last remaining queens that want to come out of Babylon and get restored and repaired and renewed. For the last kings. Yeah, all while I was running these streets, I ran these streets with kings and queens. I ain't running these streets with no slaves. I ain't running these streets. So, you got 24 hours. You got today, the 2nd. Once again, these are banks. These are your family inheritance. Put in a bank and a trust fund from an organization that we created called the Good Samaritans. And every time we made an investment. We was creating bank after bank. Every time we picked up your babies. Every time we took them to practice. Every time we took them to a championship. Every time we took them to a gym and didn't harm them. Every time we poured assets into their lives and not liabilities. We created banks. And y'all got to choose right now, today, if you want Hollywood or you want Holywood. If you want Hollywood falling stars, if you want to be a Hollywood falling star, or you want to be a Holywood heavenly angel, you got to choose today. We shooting tonight the story of Just Be Eve's star. That's a commandment. Just be Eve's star. Everlasting life in the lioness queen. Just be Eve's star. Everlasting life in the lioness queen. In the lioness homecoming queen. Just be Eve's star. There's a book in the Bible called Esther. When all of y'all come to get y'all thing, this is a Hollywood star search. When y'all come to get y'all bank, we're going to put you in the movie. We're going to retell the story. The reason y'all don't know who y'all are is because they done lied to y'all. The key to your inheritance is knowing who Just Be Eve's star. See, when the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords came to the earth, y'all sing a song. Y'all sing a song at the end of the year. We don't sing that song at the end of the year. We sing that song during wedding feasts, festivals. He's the ultimate husband man. He ain't got nothing to do with no Santa Claus or none of that. He's the husband man, just like Noah. And it said, we have seen his star in the east. The angels hark the herald. Michael's angels sing. Glory to the newborn king. We have seen his star in the east and have come to worship. All right. Hollywood star search. We have seen. I don't care what condition your life is in. I don't care if they had you out on Cicero. I don't care if Bishop Don Juan Clay got you in your stable. Listen, anybody want to get free. All you got to do is have the desire of your heart to get a crown. We gonna do the rest. We got the most high gifted hands. We transforming and transfiguring. This a makeover. This a supernatural makeover. Anybody. Care if you on dope. I don't care if you been on heroin. I don't care if they've been abusing you. I don't care if they've been sex trafficking you. I don't care if you've been in poverty. Every moment, listen, if you want a crown, if you want your throne, we gonna show you that all of these clowns been in the way. I'm telling you, since my wife was born here, and we came here, and we gave birth to a daughter here, I'm telling you that you got a covenant with the kingdom. And if you just desire to go to the kingdom, you can get your inheritance. But you got to get it today. When we leave on Sunday, all bets is off. We proved that you ain't got to be no slave here. We proved that this land flow with milk and honey. We proved that the Obamas, the politicians, Rahm Emanuel, the mafia, the dailies, we proved that they are not the original. Only the original inhabitants can make the land flow with milk and honey. They have simply proved that they are imposters, impersonating us. If you want the true, original inheritance, this is homecoming. We back. Tonight, tomorrow, 2 days, 48 hours to come star in this movie. To come have your eyes open to what your heritage is. It's all in the story of Esther. That's not even her name. Just be Eve Star. Hollywood star. We're going to make you a Hollywood star. We've already made you Hollywood stars. Alicia Winfrey has already made the investment. Chantel Lee has already made the investment. Sharita Bishop has already made the investment. Latita Thomas has already made the investment. Katari Humphrey has already made the investment. Commissioner Joel has already made the investment. Chriselle, DJ Murphy's wife, I'm just telling you, you got 24 hours today. And if you show up tomorrow, half of the tokens that you would have got today, we can burn in half. You still gonna get your inheritance. You still gonna get a part of it. But we burning tokens. If you want your full inheritance, tonight. Yo, Maurice Coley already made the investment. To all of my people that I named, 24 hours, y'all got 1,600 of your closest family members and loved ones. You need to bring them with you and seal the deal. Get they bank and let them star in this role. We shooting live on set at a facility in Westchester, Illinois. Y'all come out tonight. Y'all pull up. We're gonna seal the deal. We're gonna give you your inheritance back. We're gonna put you in the starring role. And then we're gonna lift up the star, the Hollywood star. Higher than these fallen Hollywood stars. So none of our babies ever get deceived again. So all they will ever see is Hollywood stars shining. That's it. Come get it.